So, as we return back to, no, we're not returning back to Ravi and no, we're returning back to Ravi and Graft. That's right. So, as you guys are in this bunker, the sun is set.
How many days have gone by?
Just 2? Yeah, about 2. Going into the 3rd day.
B.A.T.R Gaming presents.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
So we still have like a whole 4 days left before we know everyone's dead.
Pretty much. So, Ravi, you had Graft take the first watch at 3 in the afternoon. So now you get to stay up as the sun has set. Graft, I'm assuming you get to go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm still sleeping off points of exhaustion. I have like 3 points of exhaustion still, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been staying up a lot.
What does exhaustion do?
It gives you
the first
stat knocks and stuff.
Yeah, disadvantage, minuses on your stats, halved movement. It goes up to 6 levels, and then at level 6 you just die.
Goes up to
Not kept running.
Ooh. Let me see. It goes up to, yeah, it does go up to 6.
Yeah, after 6 you're dead.
Yeah.
Don't underestimate my boy autism. I remember shit.
Your boytism?
Yeah. There's 2 sects of autism, boy autism and girl autism.
Is that like a bussy?
No,
Yeah,
so
it's
hey, you're dead. You don't get to talk.
Yeah.
Autism. It's nepotism.
What are we doing?
I thought that was Graft.
Yeah.
You thought he turned fucking feral? That would be some shit.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Yeah. I'm asleep. As soon as my shift's over, Graft is out cold.
And I'm gonna be like, we're in a house, right?
You're in the cellar of the house. It basically, basically it's just a small little room. Enough room for, food storage if there was food, but enough for one person to sleep comfortably on the planks of wood while take watch.
All right. I've got my spear. I'm just kind of bouncing it like on the floor. Like it's bouncing off the ground and I'm catching it and I'm dropping it and it's bouncing it and I'm catching it and I'm just doing that over and over again while I drink.
He's doing bat flips.
Yeah. I'm going to get down on the floor and I don't know, like crank out like push-ups or some shit. I don't know what fit people do.
All right, so you start.
I'm gonna do prison workouts to pass the time.
Be hella top heavy.
Work your Kegels.
All right, so you're doing prison workouts, doing push-ups, sit-ups, burpees, all that fun shit, and you are just getting tired as you're doing these. And after about an hour of it, you get burnt out, and you're still got a total of 4 more hours to go.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna reminisce about my family, I guess, while I'm sitting there. Just kind of sitting there and thinking about my wife who's dead, my kids who are dead, and just wishing things had turned out differently. And I guess some tears will start to crawl down my face as I think about them. And I'll kind of sit there and starting to like increasingly get more and more angry as I'm thinking about the family and how they're gone. And then I'll kind of just like I'll start kind of I don't know, shit like shadow boxing. There's some shit like that. Just shadow boxing the air, just mad as fuck. Wishing that I could have done something to prevent them. And just like I feel like crying while being like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I could not be there for you. I'm so sorry I let you down. And I'll just kind of sit there and I'm just fucking taking shot after shot after shot. And I'll slowly kind of like slump down against the wall. Then just kind of sit there and stare into a void.
As you stare into the void, the 4 hours pass as you just your mind just keeps going towards your family and how they were just brutally slaughtered. And there was nothing that you could do to stop it. And your 4 hours is up. 4 more hours till the sun comes up. You're fucking tired. Graft, sound asleep.
I'm gonna kind of like rock over to him and kind of nudge him up. It is your time.
Yeah. Like wiping his eyes, smacking his lips, just like trying to wake himself up. Still looks really, really, exhausted, but he gets up and drags himself, and he asks Ravi, "Are we staying here, or are we going back to the gas station? Because that's where everybody's going to meet us if they make it back. So, what are we doing?"
Well, this is day 2.
Yep.
We're walking into day 3. We might as well start taking a walk back. Because Axel should be there in about 24 hours or so if he's made it.
You want to wait till the sun comes up, or you want to go undercover at night?
We can go under cover of night, that's fine.
Okay. I'll strap up the egg, climb up the ladder out of the cellar, start going.
As you guys get
walk past.
out of the root cellar, it's raining.
Fuck.
In the dead of night. As it's cold, but it's raining. Some of the snow that was falling, you can see in the upper atmosphere it goes from snow to raindrops, sleet.
Well, I'll go. This weather is fucked.
Everything's fucked.
Well, yes, I know Depressiana, but we have to keep some sort of spirit up as we make it back. There's a chance that our friends will not die.
The more I want to believe it, the less I believe that it's even possible.
Well, right now our duty is to make sure that we are where they asked us to be for when they return. And if they don't return, then we will figure something out at that point. But right now, we need to move.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll start like heading our way there.
All right.
Yeah.
So you guys start the journey back to the gas station in the rain, as the thought of your friends weighs heavily over you. After about say about 4 hours of walking, we go to Kieran, who is currently standing outside the Quincy gates to the Minutemen settlement, their main hub. Now, Kieran, no one has seen you yet. You see the gates.
They see me? I mean, will they even know who I am?
It's assumed that they would, yeah.
Okay, all right. I mean, I would assume it would be like a wanted poster, right? Is what they'd be looking at, or are they looking at...
You've seen plenty of wanted posters with your name and a shittily drawn image of you.
Shittily drawn?
Yeah, shittily drawn. Also a description of your accent as well. Not too many ghouls walking around with an Irish accent.
I pull out the spoiled tomato from the shrub. No. I kind of like disguise myself, like visually, with what I've got on me. Kind of like cut a little bit of cloth from the bottom of my shirt underneath, like, you know, whatever jacket I've... Or actually, no, hold on. We've got the... I'm going to put on the fedora and trench coat. I'm going to disguise myself somewhat.
He
Okay.
flashes at me.
Mysterious stranger.
It's Carmen San Diego.
As you put this on...
a mask.
A mask?
On my other shirt. Yeah, I'm going to cut a cloth mask out of my other shirt.
Okay.
That I used to have on.
Okay.
It's got that
Kind of almost like a bandana a little bit, almost like a...
You're covering your mouth, I get you.
Yeah. Just trying to, almost as if I'm trying to block the dust in the wasteland. And then I kind of approach the gate.
Well, roll a performance check. See how good you did.
Advantage? No, I
This is a Hail Mary you're going for, so...
Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is. What was that, performance, you said?
Yeah, roll a performance.
It's going to be a 16 for performance.
Okay. All right, so your disguise is about as good as it's going to get.
Okay. I'm going to kind of make my way up towards the gate. Have my hands kind of clearly visible to any gate guard.
And as you...
Above my head.
As you get close to this gate, you see the lights, the spotlights kind of moving back and forth, illuminating the surrounding area as they almost just point right at you. State your business.
Kind of with like a sort of an American accent-ish. I'm just going to be like to speak with the council. I have some information on a few murders from a while back. Some of your comrades.
He kind of just pauses. What information?
I think I've tracked down the whereabouts of the ones that murdered. It was 3 or 4 Minutemen outside of some sewers near Diamond City.
Yeah. What about that?
Well, you know, I could tell them exactly where they're staying. I've been tracking them for a while. I've been employed down.
You're cutting out.
You might want to know. I said I was employed by Nick Valentine to track where they're staying, seeing as how they transgressed you.
We already know where they're staying.
Where's that, might I ask?
At the Red Rocket gas station.
Oh. That was destroyed. Have you not been over there in a while?
Oh, we have. Our contact actually just got back a couple days ago.
Well, fuck, I guess I'm late then. Mind if I speak with him? Kind of cross-reference any information that I've got?
Roll a
I
persuasion.
want to make sure I got the right info. Okay. That is a net 20 plus 9, so we're going to go 29.
He's dude.
Okay.
How many nat 20s have been rolled in general this session?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll go get him. You hang right there. As he gets off of the walkway and don't hear anything for about 5 minutes. Only the hum of the engines that are powering these lights. As the gate kind of opens up slightly and you see a man, he's wearing just blackened leather armor. And he's wearing a cowboy hat that also is blackened. And one side is pinned up. As he walks up to you, you see his sawed-off double-barrel shotgun on his hip. What's your name?
My name's James. James Smith. Yours?
James Smith, huh?
Yeah, James Smith. The name my mama gave me.
What was your performance check?
My last one?
Yeah, the last one you made.
Wait, my performance or my persuasion check?
Performance. When you put on the garb, what was it? Is it 16?
Oh, that was it was 16, yeah.
Name's Matthew. Let's go talk over here a little bit, away from prying ears.
Sounds all right by me.
And be sure to keep your hands where I could see them too, because I don't know you, friendo, but these are some strange times.
Well, one can't be too careful in the wasteland, so.
True. As he starts kind of corralling you down in a nearby alley. All right, now what's this information that you need to pass along?
Well, I was going to pass along. We're staying at the Red Rocket gas station. Out a group of, well, got the mutant, his dog, out the raider, you had the two ghouls, and then you had brown fella. Be about 5 people in that group, I'd say. Well, about 5 of them there, but I suppose you already know that, seeing as how gate guard told me he'd already been over there, but I don't know if you'd stayed around long enough to see that it seems that the mutant and his dog broke off in one direction, and then they sent off the former raider in the other. Just want to confirm that with you, because I do need to go back, if at least accurate information to Nick. Otherwise, I'm not going to get paid too well.
Oh, that's understandable. I don't know about the group, the two that broke off. What I do know is I did see a ghoul shoot a child, then shoot that child's father out there at Big Top. Did you know about that?
That's something I had been following the group for a while, so unfortunately I did see that. It was tragic. Disgusting, vile group.
And then to cover their own tracks, they decided that they were going to behead a guard at that settlement.
Nasty business.
Very nasty.
Absolutely irredeemable.
Did you know that with an American accent, it is hard to do if you are not well versed in it? Did you know that? I mean, of course you knew that, because, I mean, you're American after all, are you not?
Of course.
Of course. And, I mean, did you know what happened to the ghoul? Not the one with the shitty mohawk, but the one with the Irish accent. Kieran O'Flanagan, I believe his name was.
Well, before I left and made my way out here, I saw him breaking off from the rest of the group. But my point is here.
My point is where did he go? Do you know where he went? You told me that the other two went into two completely different directions, but then failed to mention this one. It's strange. That's okay, I understand. It's out here in the wasteland, you're always watching your back. Did you know that I did see that Mr. O'Flanagan, Mr. Kieran O'Flanagan, actually try to, I guess you could say, confuse the people at that settlement? Did you see him change into a clown outfit?
That I did. But, I mean, disguises aren't really something that are, what I would say super suspicious. I mean, I would assume they would want to keep a low profile after all they've been doing.
Well, what direction did he go? Because, I mean, if the others went, broke off, do you know roughly about what direction he went? Right now, we're about eastward.
Yeah, that's where I would say is about eastward.
About 3 days' journey from that gas station, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I can't imagine that he'd be too far behind us. At least behind me.
I couldn't imagine either.
What I came here to talk to you about as well is
as you say that, he pulls out his double barrel and aims it at your head. Kieran, you gotta be smarter than that.
Well, you can't fault a fella for trying.
No, I cannot. Now listen here. This is what you're gonna do. I'm the man with the plan, with the gun aimed right at your head. Trust me.
Maybe a man with a gun aimed at my head, but you mean?
Oh, this gun. I couldn't even click.
I'm not.
He clipped out hard.
Yeah.
Listen, you may have a gun pointed at my head. You may not have a full plan. I'm not here to fight. You could take my weapons off of me. I was here to make sure that I'd at least get a fair chance to speak, and it seems that at least you're somewhat receptive, otherwise you would have blown my fucking head off by now. But I'm here to ask you, so you can disarm me, take my weapons, take my belongings. I am here to turn myself in the murder of your fellow Minutemen. I'm gonna make at least one last demand of you. I want a fair interview. I want a trial with your leaders to explain my actions and my groups. Not all of them, specifically the killing. The child, that was something different. That was actually pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
Try to excuse that at all. That was a bad decision. And even though it was a bad decision, there's no excusing it. But as for the murder of your fellow Minutemen, I'm here for a fair interview and a trial with your leaders. I want to explain my actions. I believe we were justified. It's of the utmost importance that I at least state my case. You could kill me afterwards if you want. I don't care about that. I've killed a fucking child. I probably should be dead. At least let me explain what's going on, because there's bigger workings at hand. So take me revolver. It's on me hip. I cannot hold my hands up.
He
as he's got
grabs
the
it.
fucking shit pointed at me. You could take my satchel if you want to as well.
He grabs that too.
All I ask is a fair trial. There are people of rules here, from what I understand. You at least grant me that, even as devious as I am, you won't sink to my level and exact cold revenge and justice immediately.
Well, you understand that certain precautions needed to be taken. I mean, for instance, you waltzing up here was not foreseen. The fact that there was, or happens to still be, a rat in your group made me hesitant. That's why I had to keep my eye on you. So you can imagine my shock when I saw you blow the foot off of a child for whatever reason, then go back and kill his father. How do I know you're not here rigged to explode yourself? How do I know?
If I was here rigged to explode.
He taps your stomach with his gun. He goes, how do I know there's not a belly full of charges?
Boom! I didn't even tell him. Session, those explode. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like I said, how do I know there's not a belly full of explosives in there?
Well, I feel that you'd probably feel about 20 to 30 pounds of C4 when you tap my stomach there. But, I'm assuming you felt a little bit of give.
Oh, I feel about 20 to 30 pounds of bullshit coming from you, though. Why come here?
Oh,
just to state your case.
I'll state my case. A Hail Mary, if you will. As you Americans like to say. I mean, figured I'd come here. Can't go to Diamond City. Because they hate us because they don't want to deal with any of your bullshit. Can't go to Good Neighbor because they don't want to deal with any of the bullshit from the Minutemen that are tracking. Pissed off Big Top. Nearly beheaded a man. That was pretty brutal, gruesome. I honestly think probably just knocked him out. But some other members of my group decided to cut his head off, but that's neither here nor there. The main problem we're facing, and I figure we could come here. I could at least state my case, and if I die, I die. But at least you have the knowledge of what's going on and what's at stake. There's danger.
You understand by coming here, two things are gonna occur. One, you're gonna state your case, you're gonna give an explanation as to why, what happened, what not. Then I'm gonna be asked to speak on what I saw. And because of what I saw, you're basically signing your own death warrant. You understand that?
I've made peace with that before I made my journey here. Really, even if I'm excused for the murder of these Minutemen, as I believe you'll come to case after I speak, you can't really excuse killing a child now, can you?
No, you cannot.
But even pieces of shit need to have a wasteland to want to live in. Or at least a wasteland to be around to be a piece of shit in. And frankly, if we don't succeed with our mission, there won't be a wasteland. Need to be a piece of shit in or for you to protect or defend or live in.
So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna tell me everything you know about those Minutemen killed over the sewers. And I'll take you in. You could speak to the council. Regardless, you're dying, but I got a feeling. Maybe something ain't right here. So, what is it that you know about these Minutemen that you brought your dusty ass all the way from the gas station on a death mark? Come see here.
Well, all started a while back when we happened upon one of railroad cars, crazy man inside speaking about something about the right hand of Adam and what would cleanse wasteland and radioactive fire. Crazy markings all about his body, over his chest and his arms. Come to find out a while later after investigating it has to do with the children of Adam. However, it seems to be a different sect. The children of Atom.
As you're telling him this, he holsters his shotgun, listens to you intently. His eyes are wide, taking in every motion and word you're speaking.
And these men follow an acolyte, some crazed prophet that, well, I mean, he just preaches apocalyptic nonsense. I mean, he said the very same thing about radioactive fire. If you ask me, being from before the bombs fell, sure as shit sounds like a nuclear bomb. I believe this man's trying to cause a second nuclear apocalypse. So I ask you, if you bring me those 3 Minutemen that we fought outside the sewers, had the same exact markings on their body as that same similar sect of the Children of Atom. So we encountered Children of Atom down in the sewers that had different markings upon their body, not the same areas, and they warned us about this acolyte, this prophet, if that's what you so want to call him. They said he was bad news, so we were tracking him down, and into the bastard too. Caused a lot of pain on our group. And, well, I'm afraid to say your 3 Minutemen friends had those same exact markings. Now, I don't know if you'd known about it. Markings, wouldn't have seen it. Unless you're seeing them with their clothes off. They had those same goddamn crazed, like fucking markings all over their body. So yeah, I believe we were in the right, taking them down and killing them. Again, as I'd ask, just to speak, make my case with your elders, your council, or your leadership, however you run over here. They need to know, they need to gather their militias up. There may not be... I may die, but if you don't listen to me, the rest of the Commonwealth dies with me.
He just kind of nods his head a little bit. It sounds like there might be some truth to what you have to say after all.
Well,
All right.
why would I risk myself on a lie to come out here where I know I'll not be walking out most likely? At least not walking out for long.
Well, to be honest, you're probably not going to walk out. This is a death sentence. You're going to walk in there, and you're going to tell them the same exact thing you told me. Now, I'm correct. 2 of the 3 people are going to call bullshit. Now, that you can either keep stating your case or not, but I have the ear of the one man. So, give you a chance. You can leave with your life, still be hunted down, or go in there, state your case, prove to others what I've been thinking.
Well, what good is a man who's alive if it's only going to be for another couple of months? I'll go in and state my case.
All right.
Made my bed, might as well lie in it.
What a brave act that you're performing. How many men will stare death in the eyes and accept it? Hats off
Not
to
brave
you.
if you've lived your life as a coward.
Well, it's brave in my book. What I've seen of you, that's saying a whole hell of a lot. Oh. He kind of motions to follow him towards the gate. As you walk into this... As you walk into the settlement, you're seeing, Minutemen, full garb. You're seeing some citizens, some civilians, kids running around as more or less a free man. And he takes you to the police station, walks you up the flights of stairs, and sits you down on a chair in a room. And I'll be right back. Gotta go gather them. Stay right here, no funny business.
There won't be any from me. Get out of the room.
As you sit there waiting, we go back to Ravi and Graft, who are almost to the gas station. You see the nice red rocket sign out in the distance. The rain has let up a little bit.
I'll just go. We're almost there.
Nope, not much to come home to. Though.
No. You know who I miss? I miss that crazy old bastard. What was his name again?
Here's the old. Fucking goddamn it.
It was Jessup.
Jessup, yeah. New start of
yes. Yes, Jessup. I miss that fucking guy. He was quite the hoot.
Yeah, you know he can punch a hole in a man the size of his fist.
So I've heard. I guess we'll keep walking back. Seems like we're both kind of depressed. having insight into the fact that this is probably where we all die.
Yeah, I mean, if for Graft, if Axel and Bush leaving basically to almost certain death wasn't enough, once Kieran, disappeared in his mind is definitely the rat, he pretty much signed away, like, yeah, this is probably it.
Yeah. We're gonna just kind of, I guess, how far away are we? We're close enough, right?
Close enough. You're about maybe 400 feet away.
Okay. So we'll just keep meandering over towards it. And I'll go, so what is our plan? Kieran is gone. The other two are most certainly going to be dead. It's been a few days already. We've got, one more day until we find out. How long did this trip take, by the way?
We're on the third day. So the fourth day, Axel should be back.
Okay.
And about...
He won't be back.
4 days after that, Bush should be back.
He won't be back.
So, I don't know about you, Ravi, but I'm just going to wait for them to hopefully come back, and if they don't, taking one last trip, going back to Good Neighbor and seeing if maybe I can get a chance to tell Hancock I'm sorry before it's all over.
Tell who you're sorry?
Hancock.
Who's cock?
Like,
you're cutting out.
He doesn't even take the effort to respond. He just says, he just kind of like looks at Ravi and like scoffs and then walking.
All right. So we'll just kind of get there. And is there any way we can fast forward time, or do we have to like walk through these next
we
few days?
We can fast forward that you guys finally made it to the gas station, and as you open up the door, it is just quiet.
Kraft just sits down next to the egg and just waits. That's all he's going to be doing the next couple days.
Yeah, same. I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay. So then we go back to Kieran O'Flanagan, who as you're sitting there, the door opens and you see 3 men walk into the room. One is a older guy, kind of grizzled. He's wearing very formal attire, very militant looking, almost like he's a general. You see another man walk in behind him, darker skinned fella, who is just wearing regular Minutemen clothing, and another one who's wearing civilian clothing.
Does he go by the name of Boqueefus?
No, none of them go by Boqueefus.
Oh, okay. Do they go by Bocephus?
No.
Alright. I'll wait for them to start talking.
They sit down. The man in general attire, he's... So we were told that you wanted to speak with us.
Hey, that's right. I wanted to speak with you. At least clear up at least one main thing. Pass on some information before inevitably executed here. But has to do with the murder, or what you perceive as the murder of 3 Minutemen near the sewers by Diamond City.
Huh? And you are Kieran O'Flanagan, if I heard correctly.
Hey, that's correct. Kieran O'Flanagan. Hopefully I haven't heard too many terrible things about me, but...
Oh, you know...
What I gathered from your man in black, that's not the case.
Yeah, that is correct. You heard about the killing of the child and his father and the guard at the gate. Anything to say in your defense about those?
Oh, those were all cold-blooded murders. I'd argue if I thought it'd get me anywhere, probably, but I don't believe it will. There's no excuse in killing a child.
So, a man who's a cold-blooded killer would like to set the record straight about 3 Minutemen that were killed by you and your group.
Hey, that sounds about right. A bit comical and ironic, if I do say. Yeah, that's the case. I mean, would you believe it?
Well,
if it weren't any crazier.
At least you could see the irony in the irony in it. Are you trying to? I mean, what are you trying to do here? Absolve your group of the crime, or?
Well, I'm at least trying to absolve what you perceive was done, but more importantly, that crime that you think was committed leads into a larger issue at hand, that well-being of the entire wasteland. If you don't mind, I'll state my case.
The darker skinned fella chimes in. It's about time. We got better things to do, so let's get on with it.
Oh, jeez, what do you got, a museum to go see in Lexington or Concord?
Now, why would I go there?
I have no idea. I don't know. I hear they've got a freedom museum or something like that. It's got some pretty good exhibits. But anyways, that's not the point. Listen, as long as I can state my case, you can ask your questions afterwards, and I'll perform as best as I can. I want to let you know those 3 Minutemen had the same markings as a sect of the Children of Adam. And my party has come to find follows an apocalyptic preacher known as the Acolyte.
Above game, it was just one of them, right?
Just one of what? Minutemen?
I think above game, it was just one of them, right?
Oh,
or was it all?
All of them had them. No, it was all 3.
Okay, I'm misremembering.
You're not in here.
Sorry.
Dead. Wait, which one of those? Which?
I'm the one that got his face stomped in and then brutally necro fucked.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Just checking. I wasn't sure.
You're probably gonna need to bleep that, Corey.
Nope, keeping it in.
Fuck. Oh, it's in there. It's in there. They follow an apocalyptic preacher known as the Acolyte. And this man's a self-proclaimed prophet, basically. Speaks, and I'm quoting him here. Seeks to cleanse the wasteland with radioactive. If you ask me, sounds a lot like a second nuclear apocalypse. Will destroy everything you've built, that you've built anew in the past 200 years of me roaming these ways. He sent a lackey of his to sow disruption throughout the major settlements. Goes by the name of Josephus. The party's trying to track him down so that we might prevent him from completing his task and in turn delay the end of our world. So I'm begging you, in your wisdom, the three of you sitting here, at least indulge me. Help me in my party. If at any time you find me to have lied, you can strike me down where I stand and take everything I've got upon my body. Or at least I'll have died of fighting to live instead of lived while fighting to die. So I'm going to look at you here, letting you know the dangers that face our wasteland. Your men are connected, a sect of the children of Adam that they themselves, after we had entered the sewer, warned us of a prophet that strays their people away from their path of non-violence. So, do you delay your revenge, raise up your militia, protect the commonwealth, as you so righteously declare? Or are you going to sink to the wicked depths of the wasteland? Scum like me, exact your revenge right now? And if you do, if you choose the latter, just know, not only my blood, the blood of the commonwealth, is going to be on your hands if you do so. There's greater threats than just me. I am a piece of shit. Killed a child and his father. Done many things. Been wrong. Not just recently, but throughout the entire 200 years I've won. I wouldn't come here to face certain death. I didn't know how serious this was. I don't know if Josephus has come through Quincy or skipped it altogether. The last place that we can at least check, the CIT ruins where they've got rumors of the Institute. So I beg you, please, at least delay my sentence and my execution for my other crimes. Raise up a militia, army. Go to the Red Rocket gas station at least. Supply me and my party so that we could take this bastard down before he sets off a second nuclear apocalypse, so that his following might be the only ones that rise through the ashes afterwards. Like I said, after it's all said and done, I'm asking that you absolve me the other things I've done. You at least delay it so we could fight this common enemy. You can kill me afterwards. Tell me exactly where I stand. Get in front of my party if you want. Take everything I have, add it to your coffers. Don't give a shit anymore. I'd rather that bastard doesn't fucking win. That's all I care about, and we need as much of the Commonwealth to unite against him as we can. I've got two other friends I like to call friends. I don't know if their mission's been as successful at all, just as I don't know if this one's been successful. I'm begging you, even if you kill me right here and now, at least track down Josephus and track down the Acolyte and put a stop to his plans. Otherwise, there's not going to be a wasteland for you to protect.
Well, the darker-skinned fella just rolls his eyes. So, you're here to tell us that a fucking boogeyman, the boogeyman of the wasteland, is planning on causing a nuclear apocalypse for the second time. And it just so happens that the Minutemen you killed, that your group killed, were allies of this boogeyman that none of us have seen. No one else has seen. And the one group, aside from yours, that has seen this prophet or whatever you want to call him, this boogeyman, as far as I'm concerned, is currently dead. Because we checked the sewers. And guess what? They're all dead. They either abandoned or they died there. Now, it seems very convenient that everyone who could back up your story is dead. It's just, and then we're gonna have to chase this boogeyman. Then on top of that, you want us to go, what? To the CIT ruins and take on some super mutants for you? You know, die in the process? Huh. Seems more like you want us to spare your life so that we end up taking ourselves out. That's what it seems like. I mean, come on. Am I wrong, General? The General just sits there.
I'm gonna pull out a knife that I had hidden on me, and I'm gonna slam it down on the table. I'm gonna look directly at the guy who was just speaking. Oh, if you don't fucking believe me, slit my throat now. But you go to that goddamn gas station. Ain't bullshitting you. Whoever fucking killed them. Whoever killed those children of Adam down there. Probably goddamn acolyte cleaning up fucking loose ends. And then another thing, why don't you go check with Nick Valentine, who's been with us every step of the way, hired us to search into what's going on here. He can back some of these things that I'm saying up. And your man in black's been following us. We've done tragic, terrible shit, but even he has said that there's something that doesn't seem right. Go ahead, slit my fucking throat, cut my wrists, whatever you gotta do to fucking prove yourself. Or that I gotta do to prove that I'm not fucking lying.
The citizen
I don't care to be here if there's going to be a blown up fucking wasteland again.
The citizen that's just sitting to the citizen that's sitting to the right of the general, it just looks at the knife. He's had that knife on him this entire time. It wasn't he searched for weapons. He hid it on his person, didn't give it up. I don't trust this fool. He's no better than the others. I'm sure. I agree. I think he's trying to get us. I think he's trying to rat fuck us. That's what I think. I mean...
Rat fuck us? Rat fuck you how? With 4 people against an entire militia that I asked you to... gas station? I'd give up the position... We've 5 people, including me, which means they only have 4 other 2 to die on their missions, which if they did, there's only 2 people sitting at the gas station for everybody to come back and return, and you're worried that I'm trying to rat fuck you by asking you to bring, what, an army of fucking 300, maybe 200 men down to a gas station that... We're outgunned. We have no supplies. We have less men. Your man in black can vouch that there's only 5 of us and 2 of us fucking left, and I'm here. That leaves 2 back at the camp if the others didn't. If the others died, and maybe 3 if they didn't die and they're all back there. What the fuck are we supposed to do? How are we gonna rat fuck you?
Well, it's obvious you have a death wish, so I mean, the second we send a patrol out there to this gas station where your friends are supposedly waiting for you to return, or for us, or maybe not even waiting at all, quote unquote. I mean, they could easily ambush us, easily take out more of our men. I mean, it's already been proven that your group is just bloodthirsty. You guys have a bloodlust. I mean, General, personally, if it were me in your position, I'd just kill this guy outright and then pick his friends off one by one. I've already made my decision. The darker skinned fella, he just kind of sits there. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you could easily set up an ambush. I mean, there's supposedly only 2 of yous, but we could be looking at 4. And we only know what has happened at Big Top, which, good job on that one. But no, I think that he's here just purely to set us up, either to die by their bullets or die by the bullets and teeth of fucking super mutants. No one's ever tried to take that position. And the reason is because they're so dug in deep.
Wouldn't that be the perfect place for the Institute to hide in?
The
super mutants that somebody's too pussy enough.
Hang on, we're going from this boogeyman to the Institute. What the hell do the two have together?
Did I not tell you that the CIT ruins, I told you, was the last bastion where Bocephus quite possibly could be? So I told you it was where the Institute's rumored to be.
Yeah, rumored.
Bocephus was sent out to sow
rumored, but now you're going from
the major settlements.
You're going from the Institute being rumored to be there to now the Institute is using super mutants to guard the Institute. What the hell does this boogeyman?
You do realize that rumored means, and I did just say that wouldn't it be the best place for the Institute to be if they were dug in behind super mutants?
Well, are we going after the Institute? General, are we going after the Institute here, or are we going after this boogeyman? I don't even know. It sounds like he just wants us to fight all of his enemies at this point. You know,
it sounds like you didn't fucking listen to me, and that's why you're still a civilian and not a goddamn fucking Minutemen army.
First off, I'm not a civilian. I'm part of the Minutemen militia. Secondly, it would have behooved you to get your story straight before you walked in here. Because now we're going from boogeyman to the Institute, which is another boogeyman. It's rumored true to be out there, but we have no concrete evidence of that. General, honestly, what I think this is just all bullshit. I know what I'm voting. The General's still just kind of sitting there.
Seal your fate.
Sitting there listening to you.
Seal the fate of the Commonwealth. What do I care? I'm dead either way, I guess. Figured I'd do something somewhat good with the last little bit of my life that I've actually promised to me. But you're over here telling me my story's jumping around, but if you'd actually listened to me, I told you we're going after Cephas, which I told you is a lackey of this acolyte who's trying to destroy this wasteland, plunge it into another nuclear winter. I told you he was going over to the main settlements, and I had told you, if you were listening,
the General holds his hand up.
We aren't able to go into these other settlements, so we're able to go into CIT, but it's
the General holds his hand up and just kind of silences you. Well, if this boogeyman, as the two sitting members have called him, this boogeyman were to infiltrate these groups, as you've put it, how would they do it?
Well, I suppose that's probably going around traveling, some sort of traveling gig. Funnily enough, I mean, from what we know about Cephas, as he travels around in the carnival, and probably spend time building relationships within the communities, I would imagine, and sowing disinformation within those relationships. And after a certain amount of time, probably move on to the next.
Sowing discontent is one thing. I mean, that is a form of espionage, but to get people to do something is completely different. You see, you said that there were 3 children of Adam from his sect, his branch, in the Minutemen. Are you suggesting that there are more?
Oh, can't confirm it, just like and I look over at the guy who's in the militia who was talking all that shit. I suppose I can't confirm it because it's just rumors. I mean, if I was going to sow discontent and, well, stage an uprising, because I would imagine gathering nuclear material or getting access to nuclear weapons would require a massive amount of people. Yeah, there could be more than one person, more than 3 that were killed by us. It could be throughout all these communities. I mean, within the Institute. If they exist, as well as Diamond City and Good Neighbor, and even right here in Quincy. I mean, if I were to go in and infiltrate, I'd try and stoke the flames of revolution or rebellion, seek out the ones that are cast aside in the community, give them some sort of hope. I mean, that is what cults do, right? I mean, they gather the people that are outcasts socially, or the ones that have experienced great loss, or that are cast aside, and they take them, and they give them something to hope for, something to be a part of. And yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if there were people in your group, and I know it's just conjecture at this point, but from what we've seen, we've actually met this acolyte that is trapped. And I'm telling you, he's real. Whether or not you believe me is fine. I either die here today, or I die whenever he decides to set off another nuclear winter. But I'll tell you this.
Recruitment was up, if I'm correct.
It wasn't real.
It has been up about 150%. I was reading those numbers correctly. As he kind of glances over to the soldier sitting there, as he's, nodding his head. Yeah, but, I mean, we're doing a lot of good, so, I mean, I could see where people would want to join up. We've helped out a lot of settlements. Plus, the death of 3 Minutemen seemed to garner us some more support. And he just kind of nods. He looks at you and just, well, if what you're saying is true, then not just rumor. That means that we would have people embedding themselves in multiple groups, potentially even the elusive Institute, which, if a being had the ability to get in contact with what we ourselves have not been able to get in contact with, that is a terrifying foe.
I'd be correct, which is why I've come. I mean, you are the premier force throughout the commonwealth for the most part. I mean, shit, you've got Diamond City and Good Neighbor not allowing us orders because they don't want to deal with the shitstorm that'll be brought down on them if they see, if they're seen fraternizing with me and my party. So I figured I'd come straight to the source. At least unite you to go against this so-called boogeyman, as your 2 associates here like to fucking call him. And then that would allow us to maybe unify Good Neighbor, get some Diamond City guards, and some of the Minutemen together to go track this bastard down and stop him from fucking blowing everything up again. I mean, I've lived through it once. Not fun, as you can tell, and I kind of fucking point to my face.
We will take what you say under great consideration. As it currently stands, we can't pass in favor or not in favor, because if what you're saying is true, then we have to vet out every new candidate, every new signee, every new enlistment, every new citizen, from the top to the bottom.
Can I make an investigation check real quick?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you looking for?
Can I just kind of look at the other two guys? You know, can I just kind of like look at all?
Now hard. I can't.
See.
I'm not catching most of what.
Damn it! All right, hold on. Let me see if I can fix this.
Are you trying to figure out their stance on the shit?
No. I want to know. How's that sound?
That sounds better.
Okay. What I'd like to do is I kind of want to gauge their reactions and see how they are responding to this, to see if they're trying to cover up the fact that they're actually part of this sect of the Children of Adam.
Okay, that's an insight check. So, what's your insight score?
Or is it an investigation check?
No, it's insight. What's your insight score?
God damn it. I mean, it's just a +2.
Okay.
But that's off I got to roll, right?
No, I roll it.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's not going to help me.
So as you're hearing him kind of say, we need to look from top to bottom, you do see the two kind of squirm a little bit, slightly in their seats. Not real pleased that I guess a vote isn't going to get passed. It's going to get tabled for the time being, but you do see them squirm a little bit. So, we'll table that vote. However, I was briefed that you were told that you would be charged for the crimes of killing that child and its father.
I assume if it's within your jurisdiction, then yes.
They were under our protection.
Then, yes, I would imagine I'd be charged with that. I do have at least one last request. He says, pertaining to the matter of how I'm put to death.
Fair enough.
I would request that it be done by radiation, so that I may turn feral before you put a bullet in my head.
He ponders that thought. You understand what you're asking me to do?
I do. I'm not, I reflect on some of my actions as of recent. Realize that I may be a bit of an animal. Might as well go out like one.
The general kind of pauses, takes a deep breath. All in favor of executing Kieran O'Flanagan by means of radiation and a bullet to the head once he becomes feral? Say aye. The two say aye as he kind of ponders on it for a moment.
I look him in the eye and don't say anything, but you can see in my eyes that this is me kind of pleading with him that this is what I want.
And he reluctantly says aye. Do you have any requests for a last meal, Mr. O'Flanagan?
Whiskey.
Got it. As the other two get up and walk out, he grabs the knife that you stuck in the desk, the general does, and he looks at it and looks at you. Why didn't you disarm yourself?
Well, I guess you could say to try and make a point, but I mean, well, you can never be too careful in this wasteland. That's the real reason.
Fair enough. As he hands you the knife back,
I sheath it.
and he walks out of the room, and some time passes, and Matthew, the man in black, walks up Walks into the room with a bottle of whiskey, top shelf shit too.
Fuck
And
yeah,
two
baby.
glasses as he puts both glasses down. I'm only gonna have one with you, but I figure probably want to have a drinking buddy to have a little bit of a conversation. Unless you prefer to drink this alone.
Well, only ask one thing of you. How long have you been watching us?
Been watching you ever since Nick Valentine told me that there was a rat amongst your group.
And I haven't really decided who I think's the rat. So, I guess I'd ask you. I know I'm not. Whether or not you believe me, but what's your best observation, I guess? Or your best guess on who the rat actually is?
To be fair, this rat is quite a crafty devil. Wasn't tasked with seeing who the rat was, so... But if the rat was truly in your group, he was able to sneak messages out. Somehow, some way, I didn't catch it. For a moment, I'll be honest, I thought that other ghoul was the rat. Way he led the charge, told you?
Graft.
Ah, yes, that one. I could have swore he went by the name Gregory for some reason, but I did think that possibly that other one, the Raider, was the rat. Cause
What
he,
would make you think that?
well, I mean, rumor has it he was the first one to shoot the Minutemen, and he was the first one to cut the head off of the god. So, man,
History check. Was Axel? Axel was the one that accused me
Yeah.
first, right? Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was me. I that was above game when I accused you that was just me, the player, misremembering. But yeah, it was me.
oh yeah, I thought it was one of those two, but part of me did think it was you, cause when you shot that kid, that was wild.
Well, to be honest, it wasn't really a clear head. Maybe that's the whiskey. Maybe it's the drugs.
Oh well, it could be a whole lot of things, but
Thought it would be the fastest way to stop him from opening the door with a grenade in it. Didn't exactly realize he'd die, but something I've got to live with. Not too much longer, and I kind of laugh a little bit and fucking knock back a glass of whiskey.
he takes a sip of the whiskey, and it is damn good whiskey. As
Are we talking like Peppy Van Winkle?
we're talking fancy shit.
Ooh.
There's like no bite on it.
No bite, smooth down take.
It's not fucking scotch, is it?
I don't know. I just know it tastes good. I know I found it in a house, and it was buried under some shit. Or it looked like a beacon of hope to me. I'm not a big drinker, but I do like a good whiskey. This is from my personal stock.
Well, I appreciate you sharing.
Oh, least I can do. I mean, hell, a ghoul say he wants to get irradiated so much that he turns feral? Damn. That is impressive. Ballsy.
Well, a fitting way to end my story, I suppose.
Very fitting. So they're getting everything all ready. So once you finish this bottle, it's time.
I look at him, and he's had his one drink already, so I just grab the bottle and fucking knock it back, but then like twist it so it vortexes, so I just fucking chug it. Just Slam the bottle back down on my fucking
There you
table.
go.
I'll look at him. Oh. Better not keep him waiting.
Oh, it's never a good thing to keep the hangman waiting.
I kind of get up and, oh, show me the way. Kind of gesture towards the door near where the execution is going to take place.
Well, he walks behind you, and you guys, it's a slow walk. It's almost as if time is slowing down for you. Everything going through your head.
My wee baby.
Yep. Your
That
wife.
turned Scottish. My wee baby.
Your wife. The child
My
you never
wife.
got to get to know. The horrible shit you've done over the course of your life.
I don't think it was that bad.
It was pretty bad. As you get to the main street in Quincy, you see a lot of people looking at you, and they're just standing there watching this execution gonna take place as you get led towards the wall where strange apparatuses with look to be fusion cells attached to them are there at your feet, at your back. And you see Matthew, the man in black, stand there. Mr. O'Flanagan, I am your executioner. I'm Matthew.
Oh.
Do you have any last words to say on your behalf before we dose you with ungodly amounts of radiation to turn you feral?
Light her up.
As he motions and you hear the pops of pins being pulled out of these radiation devices, and you just get blasted with heavy doses of it.
So what was my chance to turn into a glowing one when I get irradiated over 1,000?
It was like
Or what do I got to roll for that?
nothing.
Like how do I? Nothing.
Nothing.
No, it's
Nothing.
just your decision. So it's like,
It's gonna be my decision, yes. Well, as you're standing there taking copious amounts of radiation, you're thinking of the good times, I'm assuming.
thinking I'm replaying killing that child in this It's not pretty. That's
So
the
you're
last.
reliving
Those
the
are
good
the
time.
last. No, those aren't the good time. I'm just reliving the shittiest
All
thing
right.
that I've done over 200 years, and I'm kind of because I kind of liked his dad.
So
I
as
like that
you're
guard.
replaying the events of everything, you see the father walk towards the cabin that you rigged to explode. As you just stood there quietly, as he opens the door carrying his child's body, and the fragmentation grenade goes off, just shredding the child, or the body of the child, as the father falls back as he grabs the side of his head and tries to shake the cobwebs loose.
A single tear rolls down my eyes as I'm getting fucking irradiated.
And he turns around and says, "You did this?" As he pulls his gun and you see yourself standing there, you take a shot off as he gets a shot off, hitting you in the chest. And your skin goes from whatever color it is currently to glowing green as parts of your flesh start blistering up, almost like boils and pustules, as you try to say something but nothing comes out. You just hear the snarls as you're
It's like The Walking Dead.
turning feral in front of everybody. You hear some screams and you see Matthew. He raises his shotgun towards you, and he just gives you a nod as he pulls the trigger, and everything goes black for you.
Death saves. No.
Oh, he shot a slug through your head, so, you know, you're dead.
No, that's not how that works, bro. That's not how that works, bro.
He peeled your shit back. So you, Mr. O'Flanagan, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the table?
I was the fucking rat. No, I'm just playing. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was, but fuck you guys. If there was a rat, I got a feeling there wasn't. But if it was, Axel, go fuck yourself.
So
That was really
Shit,
sad.
man, that was heavy. Holy crap.
So
So long, cowboy.
But are they going to the gas station at least? I hope.
So I will wrap everything up in a small little bow at the end of all this.
No, they are not. They kill everybody.
So we get back to the gas station where Max and Ravi are sitting.
Can I ask something before we go?
Yeah.
Is it day 7 already?
We can say that the day has passed. Axel is not back. And you guys, of course, are mourning the loss of Axel because it's obvious he has died. Then another 4 days pass. Bush has not returned. So you guys are mourning the loss of Bush as well.
After
Is this sorry, go ahead.
after he's gonna wait, like, oh well, actually you're saying something right on the day that he's supposed to be back. Go ahead, because
Yeah, is this like shift change on the 7th day or something?
No, we could say that it's nighttime. You guys are ready to go to sleep. Whoever's going to take the first shift. There's going to be a very uncomfortable conversation that needs to be had in the morning, I'm sure.
All right. Well, I'll take the second shift as usual. I can't sleep well at night anyway, so.
So, Max, Graft, sorry, you take the first shift. Can you roll a perception check, please?
sure.
Hey, Tyler, can you mute while you're eating?
Yeah, I don't care to hear you slurping noodles.
That ain't noodles. That's fucking like
he's just over there
assorted
fucking-
meats.
24.
My bad, dog.
That's
All right.
cured fucking meats. That greasy fucking
So,
wop.
as you're sitting there, just kind of mulling over the most likely death of your friend Axel in Bush, Kieran is a no-show anywhere. It's just eerily quiet outside.
He just kind of stares out, to the night sky, and he's not sobbing or anything. He just doesn't even have the energy. He's just, for the sake of narratively, I've taken another couple points of exhaustion because there's a couple nights where I couldn't sleep because I'm just thinking about how Axel probably just died a horrible death. I'm just there's just tears streaming down my face, and I just, I don't even have the strength to actually sob and cry. I'm just he's just he's dead inside. The last hope he had pretty much is just gone.
As the what's up?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you heard me. I rolled a 24 on the perception.
Yeah, there was nothing.
God damn.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there legitimately was nothing out there.
Cool.
It's just
Death Claw
eerily
comes back.
eerily quiet. As your 5 uneventful hours pass. Shift change.
I walk over to Ravi. Kind of nudge him. Try to wake him up.
I'm gonna like wake up groggily and go, kind of like nod, but not really say anything. Then go. They come back.
I just shake my head. Like there's still tears streaming down my face.
Why was that you
But-
making?
Who, me?
Yeah, they come back.
My bad. And I'll just kind of like get up and then like just be kind of hoping and wishing that I see them during my shift, you know, and then I'll kind of just walk over to where like we're posting up for the post and just, you know, keep fucking with whatever's in the room. I don't know, I found a rock and I'm like tossing it against the wall and shit. Just something to pass the time.
Your 5 hours pass and nothing happens.
Alright. And I'll walk over to Graft and I'll kind of like nudge him to start waking him up.
Yeah, he hasn't slept. He rolls right over and he's awake.
Well, I'll go. They didn't come back, and I'll kind of like reach out and give him the whiskey, and I go, you know, there's one thing has occurred to me as I sat here tonight. Life has brutally fucked us. Our families ripped from our hands. Friends gone. Hunt died for nothing. Hummy dead for nothing. Innocent child dead. Innocent father dead. Jessup dead. Bush. Oh dear Bush. Gone. Axel dead. Everyone is fucking dead and all for fucking nothing. Krishna be fucking damned. We have lost everything and every fucking one we've ever cared for and are left alone. God, I miss my families so much, as I know you do as well. If only I could see my family again. Be lucky enough to speak to them again. Just once more. And then I'll kind of like turn to Graft. As I assume we're both kind of like standing or sitting next to each other. And I'll go, let me ask you, my friend. If you could say just one last thing to your mother right now, what would it be?
He takes a really big swig of the whiskey. Most of it just falling out of his mouth because his lips just quivering. He's trying not to, you know, sound too upset as he talks, even though we both know we're both really hurt by everything. He looks to you because I don't know what I would say, but right now, the only thing I want is I just wish that you could hold me, tell me that everything's going to be okay and that this is all just a bad dream. I just wish you were still here. I wish everybody was still here.
My friend, that is beautiful. As I'm like, tears are coming down my face. I'm like, so very beautiful. I'm so very privileged to be the one to give you the opportunity to hold her one more time. And I'll take my Rambo knife and I'll just shove it right in his fucking neck.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Uppercut him through the neck and the chin, picking him off the ground, similar to like that guy that I did before. Picking him off the ground.
Knew it!
And I pull him in close to my face.
Shit.
I pull him in close to my face and I whisper to him as he's gargling on his blood. Long live the son of Adam. And I'll fucking toss him to the side. And then in like one full swift like movement, I'll toss him down on the ground like a piece of trash next to me, and I'll start walking towards the door, and I'll take one of the grenades that I had in my hand, pull the pin, toss it next to his body, and walk out the door and head towards the CIT.
I cannot fucking believe it was you,
Damn.
bro.
And y'all thought it was me. Fuck y'all.
Oh my god.
Long live Ravi Singh.
So, as we
How the fuck you gonna have him be the rat on his first ever fucking D&D campaign? You piece of shit. Didn't even fucking think possibly that would be a fucking option.
Oh my god.
so
But that would be metagaming.
as you leave Ravi, the grenade goes off. Graft, any last words to the table?
This campaign is the most fun I've had in a really long time, even though it ended horribly and depressing. The story, just being able to fucking joke with you guys and get up to a bunch of bullshit, and the fact that this is only the first like campaign I've run with you guys, it's a lot of fun, and I hope we all learn some lessons.
Yeah. Ravi, fuck.
No, it's an honor playing with you guys, and every time we play, it's fucking fun as hell.
Yeah.
And Boz, it's a great story as always. You're an awesome DM, and I'm excited for what's next, guys.
So as Ravi, as you depart, we end our story here. And what proceeds, Ravi ends up returning to the Prophet of Adam, letting him know that the work is done, as the Prophet of Adam has informed. Now, granted, Ravi has to go
Only
to the
one without a cross.
The Ravi has to go to the glowing sea, to the church in the glowing sea, and that is where he finds out that the Institute has not only been a bigger thorn in their side than this group of ragtag heroes, more like monsters, but heroes for sake of levity.
For sake of the book that I bought.
So the nukes that were placed at the 4 locations have been disarmed by the Institute, because the Institute has bigger plans for the Commonwealth than what this son of Adam has. Of course, Ravi doing a successful job of infiltrating this group and following them around and relaying information. He gets a nice promotion, but promotion comes with strings. The son of Adam dies, and Ravi now becomes the son of Adam, and has decided to take his armies westward and leave the Commonwealth to its devices. For the false prophet has died, and the first seal has been broken. The Minutemen have not taken heed to your word, Kieran.
Bitches.
They
bunch
went
of fucking bitches.
in the time that, since your death, in the time they have had a war amongst each other.
They check out that museum.
Well, the survivors went to the museum. However, the tick and infestation of the children of Adam had got in deeper than what was originally thought. Lots of lives were lost that day. The good neighbor, being who they are, didn't trust the children of Adam and kept close tabs on them. And when they tried to play their hand, they were swiftly dealt with. The children of Adam in Diamond City, they took their exit fairly quickly once news got around that the son of Adam was dead and there was a new prophet of Adam, and that the nukes that they had placed were disarmed by the Institute. So they scattered, either joining up with the new son of Adam or just going about their lives. The CIT ruins remained untouched because there was a shit ton of super mutants in there and nobody would go in there. Bocephus, of course, went on about his life once the fall of Adam, or the son of Adam, was announced. He disappeared into the wasteland, never to be heard from again, I'm sure. And as our story comes to a close, the first seal of the apocalypse was broken, and the Horseman of War emerges from Vault 111, seeking to find his lost son and the man who killed his wife. And that's where we're going to end it.
Can I just say,
west, right?
as amazing as this story was, this is gonna fuck me up thinking about it for like 3 weeks.
There are no city.
Dude, for real. This is like exactly how I felt at the end of Cyberpunk Edge Runners, or like Oppenheimer.
But didn't you know the bomb was going to blow up in the end of Oppenheimer, though?
Spoilers, I haven't watched
So
that
I
yet.
was shocked at the ending of Titanic.
Yeah, no. It's not
see
about that.
coming.
It's about like, usually stories don't end sadly.
Yeah, well, look at didn't they do that with one sports movie in Disney or some shit?
Oh yeah, Air Bud.
No, why?
got
Did they
cancer.
put him down?
The dog got hit crossing the road.
So,
B.A.T.R Gaming presents